Good morning. Thank you for this invitation to the Chamber of Commerce Canada, Peru. We are going to provide a presentation regarding Summa Gold's answer against illegal mining in the mining sector. The name of this presentation is New Business Strategies to Face Illegal Mining in the Sector. We're going to start providing a summary about our company, about Summa Gold. Summa Gold is a gold mine that is located in La Libertad. We are a mining corporation that explores, develops, and trades gold. Our production is of about 80,000 ounces and the reserve of 1.1 million ounces of gold with an average grade of 0.43 grams per ton. To better understand this concept, the illegal mining that we faced when we arrived to this deposit, it reflected somehow in this image. The deposit was overrun by more than 5,000 illegal people. And with this illegal mining, we find a lot of problems. For example, child labor, also environmental, water, and soil contamination. More than 100 deaths until now, unpunished to date. Also trafficking of explosives and cyanide. We also found no respect for labor rights, as you can see in this image. We can see even children who are working. And also we have the issue of laundering of assets and authorities' corruption. All the problems that we may imagine. In this image, we can see a little bit farther this description. And you can see here children who are working in the mines. Within this strategy to fight against illegal mining, we defined three important aspects: the illegal area, social area, and mining sector area. Within the legal area, we developed several civil and criminal actions against this illegal mining. And we have been supported by the prosecutor's office, the police, and the judiciary system. In the social aspect that we are going to present in depth in this presentation, I may say that the main strategy for us was how to incorporate these illegal miners in the formal work. This is going to be the topic in our presentation. For this, besides incorporating these miners in the legal work, was important to develop some business ventures in different aspects like civil construction, canteens, agriculture, and various mine services to generate a formal economy. And regarding the mining sector, we are conducting some inspections to the illegal miners and also the generation of administrative sanctions procedure. And also the government has committed to eradicate the illegal mining in this area. To better understand the social aspect, we identified several elements around our deposit. The main issue was obviously illegal mining. We also found villages and not communities. This is important. We found villages. That means that individuals were owning these lands. Also, we find a high unemployment rate, poor sanitary conditions, poor quality education, environmental liabilities, agriculture that was displaced by illegal mining, and another important aspect that the population is near the deposit. All these aspects conducted to a strategy that we are going to develop. The main point was how to develop or how to make this environment that is close to the deposit or the population who is living in this environment to be in the formal economy. We have defined two main aspects. First, we decided to create a mining operation that is going to be labor intensive. This is a constant critic to mining, and we decided that it has to be a labor intensive operation. In second place, people who are in this environment has to take part of the mine by different startups. Regarding labor, to make it intensive, the first change that we made was changing the fleet to use small equipment to generate at least 4 times the labor that in traditional mining systems. In this way, now we have more than 100 trucks of 40 tons. And in a traditional system, maybe they are going to use just 20 trucks with a larger capacity. But our objective was to generate a larger labor necessity. And we have found that the productivity of these small trucks has provided really good results, both in investment and in operational costs, and also the advantage of generating a lot of labor necessities. And all the services are provided by the environment. We are talking about civil construction services, metal mechanics, maintenance, food, and others. All these services are provided by small companies that are located in the environment. To do this, we had to outsource a lot of services by using companies that are around the operation. I would like to mention the earthworks that is completely outsourced and all the general services as well. And we have focused on the core business. In addition, we have helped, obviously, to formalize all these startups. So now we have mining contractors and services, companies that provide food. And this is important because all these food services are managed by women. And this is a sector that we wanted to provide work to. Another main aspect that we found are the poor sanitary conditions. All the villages that surrounded the operations didn't have water or sewage. And we thought that if we want to make an impact in these villages, we have to improve the quality of life. And we have to provide the basics, and the basics are water and sewage for the population. In this way, we started a 16 million project of soles to provide these villages with water and sewage. 10 million for Shiramaka, 2 million for El Toro, and also for Santa Cruz and Coigobamba. We are investing around 16 to 20 million soles for water and sewage. For this, we have also used another modality, the work taxes. And we have had help from the municipality, the provincial municipality, and also the government. And during the following year, we are going to finalize 4 projects of water and sewage that is going to impact these villages. Another important aspect is regarding environmental liabilities. We have had, before our operations, lots of years of illegal mining in this area. And this has generated thousands of tons or even millions of tons of sewage or tailings. We have to understand that we have cyanide and other pollutants in these tailings without any kind of control. So the pollution of the basins and the soil is really large. We had to remove all these stones and take them to the leaching pad to comply with all the environmental standards. And we had to deposit in these leaching pads. By doing so, we have managed the environment. We don't have any leakage. We have recovered areas for agriculture and also for the populations. And also we have stopped the contamination because of mercury and other metals. The other main issue was that the houses were really close to the deposit, and the technology that we had to use for blasting had to be technology, the state-of-the-art blasting technology. And it was much more expensive, but this was necessary. We incorporated the use of electronic blasting devices in order to minimize vibration and noise. We have achieved this, and now we have 2 millimeters per second for the vibration standard. So the impact is much better now. In addition, this goes again, along with an intensive communication with the villages. We have fixed a blasting schedule, so the population know exactly at what time we're going to conduct this blasting. The other aspect was improving educational quality. The educational quality was very low, and the infrastructure was of a very low quality. What we did was to build the first school. We had invested about 4,500,000 soles. The school is equipped with all of the state-of-the-art technology, and now children have these facilities to study that is completely different. In addition, we are also supporting with teachers and training so we can have a real improvement in the educational quality. And this is going to be part of our legacy. Another important aspect was agriculture. Agriculture was completely displaced from this area. And what we have done and what we continue to do is to try to recover these lands for agriculture. We have developed this program that is called Sembrando lo Mío, and we would like to increase the production, and we're going to use these materials because here farmers were not finding a market to sell their products. So now we are going to improve the situation. And also, in this way, we're going to incorporate more families in this economy. This is the first year that we are going to have millions of kilos of production of hay, and we are going to continue this level of production in the following years. Finally, we have conducted these actions and also other actions that I'm not going to detail here. And with this, we have achieved some goals. We have achieved the support that we require to develop the mining industry. We have secured reserves for 10 years according to the reports. We have 1.1 million of reserves, and this is going to serve for the mining projection, and this information has been validated in Ausengo, Canada. We have also incorporated more than 5,000 people in a direct and indirect way in the economic activities. 1,400 as direct workers and more than 4,000 as indirect workers. So more than 5,000 people are now have now left the illegal mining and now are part of the formal economy. And of course, we have improved the quality of life of these workers and also the income that goes to the government and state. In addition, not as the illegal mining that doesn't make any contributions to the state, we have generated almost 71 million in taxes, and this is the payment that we are going to make to the state every year in average. In addition, we have generated economic development in the area. We have achieved a goal, and the local businesses are now working and are generating resources. These are small startups. And as you can see in the slide, we have more than 20 mining contractors. And we have generated some large incomes with these contractors. This has generated a large impact by using the business model that I have explained at the beginning of this presentation. Among other supports, because of COVID, we have installed an oxygen plant in the province. And even in this second wave, this plant is helping to save a lot of lives, and not only in our province, but also we are sending gas or oxygen balloons to another parts of Trujillo. So this support has been really appreciated by the community. What other aspects have made our company to become a project that is viable? So as a conclusion, I may say that illegal mining is a very severe problem in our country. And it's necessary to establish large efforts with the contribution of the state to eradicate this issue. This is something that we cannot have in our country. We generate a lot of employment opportunities to contribute to the sustainable development of our zone of influence. And we're going to strengthen this vision in the following years. In addition, our vision has generated these business ventures in the local community. And our focus is not to provide the fish, but to tell people how to fish. This is our business model. And I would like to repeat that it's necessary for our authorities to be involved in this process to relate the private company with the communities or villages, in our case, to eradicate illegal mining that is really detrimental for our country. Finally, I would like to mention that we have been, or that we are, the only project of the country that is formal that was able to develop in a deposit that was overrun for more than 5,000 illegal workers. We feel really proud about it, It has provided great results, and I think that this model may be duplicated to other deposits. And I would like to provide this as an example to contribute to a model that may improve the situation in our country. Thank you very much.